Hello, my super Sagittarius, and welcome to your monthly reading for the month of May. This is just a general reading, so please do take what resonates and toss the rest. Also, check out the other signs in your chart if they resonate with you more. And if you haven't had a chance, check out your love bonus and your moon reading. All right. Otherwise, we will be doing a past, present, future spread. And please do take into consideration that time is fluid in tarot and gender is neutral. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let's see what we're working with. All right, it looks like we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, you've recently come out of either a relationship or a work environment, one of these two types of situations that felt very controlling for you, very toxic for you. And you've had to kind of break free of that, but it has taken a toll on you financially. Okay. So while you have that Ace of Pentacles energy in you, I feel like it's really kind of had to take a step back. So I do feel, as though something about that, if you've had a major split, if you've had a breakup, if you've had something like that, you're going through a divorce, and it doesn't have to be super recently. It could be months and months and months ago, but you're still kind of reeling from that. And it may take a while to do so. But I do feel like it's that you've come out of something like that. And maybe it's something where you got laid off or lost a job too. It could be something like that. But for most of you, I feel like this was more of a relationship situation, because the next card, with that being the Eight of Swords in reverse, I feel like you were really bound up by this. So I feel like it was something where you were kind of in a control environment, okay, a controlled situation. And it makes me feel like it was a bad relationship, a relationship where you kind of really didn't have much control, you didn't have much say, possibly a toxic relationship, possibly narcissistic, possibly abusive, but something where you just really didn't feel like you could do a whole lot by yourself. And, part of that, if that was the situation, part of that control is a lot of times financial. For anybody who's ever been in one of those before, you would know that. But when you leave those situations, you are no longer bound up. You have a freedom, of course. So hence why your Eight of Swords would be in reverse, but also a lot of times you don't necessarily have a lot of funding either, okay? Because that, by design, those partners, they keep you in control because they keep control of the finances, right? They don't allow you to have your own accounts, make your own money, at least not to a large degree, okay? Because that would give you too much independence and you could make it without them. And they like to keep you under thumb, under control. And so I feel like for a lot of you, that's what's happened here. So, while you were able to get out, which is amazing and good, believe me, it's worth taking steps back financially. You freed yourself from this situation, but you have kind of maybe hit some financial landmines in the meanwhile. So let's get another one here. So Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And again, I feel like that's kind of the thing there, is that you really had to take some steps back. And I just feel like, with that, again, those kinds of relationships, they are designed for that. They're designed to keep you in. It's like they want to be able to control you. And how do you control somebody? You cut off their funding. You cut off their ability to make it without you or have their own place to live, stay, pay for their bills, their own, anything that they have, right? So this Wheel of Fortune in reverse is kind of like taking away hope. It's kind of like taking away your ability to pay for yourself. It's keeping you from having contact with a lot of your best friends, family members, contacts with people maybe that you had at your old workplaces and stuff, in case you wanted to go jump right back into a job. These types of things, right? That's what toxic relationships are often kind of designed around. And so your Wheel of Fortune feels like it's completely, upside down, in reverse, backwards, you feel like, you know, okay, great, I've got freedom, but I can't do crap with it. That's how I feel like you've been feeling. Maybe for some of you, this is a very recent feeling if you've just now broken out of this. Maybe for some of you who are just trying to get out of this is stuff you're considering. Like, yeah, I'll be free, but trust me, it'll be worth it, okay? Trust me from you know, I know from experience. But for some of you who've been out of it for quite a while, you know, you may be like, yeah, I got freedom, but you know, it is rough for a bit. You know, you may have to rely on people. You may have to get some help. You may have to, you know, ask for assistance. There's a lot of support groups, help groups, you know, financial assistance places, people, things, you know, so don't hesitate to ask for it, friends, family members, anybody, because, you know, this is what these kind of relationships and situations are designed to do, is to create a world that keeps you in. Okay. So when you break out, it's almost impossible for you to kind of find your footing, find your fortune. But, you know, when you do finally get out, trust me, you will realize what, you know, how much you can, you know, grow, gain, move on fairly quickly. So let's see going forward what kind of opportunities we see here. So we have the Page of Swords, and that's in reverse. And again, I feel like that's where, you know, the Page of Swords is like, you know, you want to move forward, but the opportunities are very limited for you. Okay. Maybe you've been out of the workplace for a while. Maybe you don't have connections with a lot of people. Maybe you don't have the funds for a lot of things. So moving forward is difficult. Okay. So that Page of Swords opportunity is just not coming for you right away, or you don't feel like it's coming in hot for you. Okay. But it does. Eventually you have Ace of Swords energy next. Okay. So I do feel like you are going to be able to find your energy through help. Okay. I do think you're going to need help though. Again, anytime you come out, but help is so easy to find for you. Okay. There are help groups, you have friends, you have family, you have all these different things, right? So what you need to do is just reach out to anybody you can, past, present, you know, family, friends, people you've worked with, whatever. Do not be scared to, you know, touch base with these people, make the connections if you can, because you have this Ace of Swords energy. You are strong, or you wouldn't have been able to come out of this. Trust me, it takes a lot to say, I'm done and I don't care if I have to take steps back. I don't care what I have to do. You know, as my mother would say, I'll fight a circle saw if I have to make things better. You know, you have that kind of strength in you. You just have to harness it and find the right outlets to use it. So let's see if we can get some more clarification on that as well. Yeah, Three of Cups. Okay. Again, I feel like this is where you're going to find your people, your tribe. Okay. And again, that's you using that strength to reach out. Okay. And you know, you're not afraid to do that. Just reach out and contact those people, because this Three of Cups is you being able to not only find people to collaborate with, cooperate with, get that help with, but it's a celebration. Okay. So it's like, these are people that are happy for you. They are happy to help you as well. Okay. They know what you've been through. They see that, and they want to see you grow. They want to see you succeed. Okay. These are people who genuinely want to help you. So you, with that Ace of Swords energy, and the people that want to work with you and be with you, see you grow, those people, they're going to be your cheerleaders, right? This is your tribe. Okay. So find your tribe. If you've got old friends that you haven't been allowed to talk to because of this person, relationship for a while, call them up and explain to them if you have to. I've been in this awful situation, and that's why I really haven't talked to you that much. You know, they'll understand if they're good friends. You know, most people will understand if you've fallen out of contact with them. I don't care. Call them anyway. Most people, if they're your friends, they'll understand, and they really will want to help you. Okay. This will be your tribe, and those people will want to help you make the connections, make the contacts, get back into, you know, places to stay, places to work, places to start making that money and invest it and do things and make more contacts. And, you know, you're going to be fine because you have that strength in you. You have the strength to get out that a lot of people don't. Okay, let's get y'all last one here. Hierophant. Again, I feel like once you get your tribe together, once you get that step down, it's a matter of you just seeking higher divination, seeking your own soul needs. What is it that you want? What is it you need to make yourself feel best on your path? Okay, because I don't really think you've had a chance to think about yourself for a long time. I feel like for most of you, it's been more a matter of survival than really, what do I want? What are my dreams? What are my goals? What's going to bring me spiritual joy and happiness and enlightenment? That's not even really been on your radar for a long time, because I really feel like it's just been more like, I'm surviving. You know, I wake up and I go to bed. You know, it's kind of like you've been existing, okay? And now you've got a tribe, you're celebrating, you're harnessing your strength. You know, now you're able to actually like start looking to the future and thinking about, you know, what is it I want spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and you know, what kind of divine things can I, you know, look forward to or be excited about or want or dream of, you know, actually thinking about happy things that you actually want to manifest, right? This is like all new for you, excitement, right? Yes, hell yes. Okay, so going into the future, what do we have coming up for you then? Okay, let's find out. I know you want to know because I do. Lover's card, boom. Okay, so obviously you're going to have some love coming in hot, okay? And that's fantastic because you know what? I feel like you've been in a relationship, but you did not feel loved in this relationship. This relationship was not a loving relationship. Again, those kinds of relationships are not based on love, they're based on control. Okay, this is more of a relationship where you probably felt like, and I'm just going out on a limb here, but I'm almost guessing that you probably felt more alone in the relationship with that person around than you did when you were by yourself. I'd almost bet dollars to donuts on that. Okay, so this is actually a relationship where you can actually have somebody that you can enjoy spending time with. Not somebody who's critical of you, not somebody who's gaslighting you, not somebody who's yelling at you all the time, not somebody who's just starting fights with you just to be doing it, or calling you names just to make themselves feel better, but somebody who's actually supportive of you, there to help you, a problem shared is a problem halved kind of person, somebody there for you. It's going to be amazing, okay? Then we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So again, I feel like this is like distraction, okay? This is you not focused on what you want, not trying to, you know, reinvent the wheel and decide, oh, what do I want to do? What foundations do I want to build? What, This is you just blindly enjoying, you know, the love, the freedom, the whatever, right? This is you not like trying to reinvent the wheel and build a foundation and move like heaven and earth. This is you just almost like floating on cloud nine with happiness, and for the first time being able to just kind of daydream really about what you might want to do, okay? Not survey what needs to be done, not like, okay, what am I going to do to build a foundation? Or, you know, okay, I've made a decision and now I've got to make moves on it. You know, it's not that. This is you more like, I just want a distraction and joy and peace and just, you know, it's a whole new way for you, and you are enjoying it and loving it, and you should. And especially the fact that I feel like you're almost like completely full in love here. Like, you know, you're just lucky in love floating around on cloud nine here. So let's get another one here. Okay. Two of Wands in reverse. Again, I feel like you aren't wanting to make decisions, and you don't have to, and you're not going to, and you don't feel like you need to, because at this point, I feel like, you know, your people have come in, they've contacted you, or you've contacted them, but you've made communication. You're celebrating the fact that you have gathered your strength, you've got back together, you've got that Ace of Swords energy, you know, you've found a new love, you know, at this point, I feel like you are really just enjoying that. You know, you're really just enjoying having some peace, you know, because these kinds of relationships are not peaceful. They are anything but peaceful. It's not just that you're just existing, it's that you are just surviving, okay? And it takes so much out of you. It takes so much out of you, right? It's exhausting, okay? Those types of relationships are exhausting. You're constantly worried because you know you don't want to be in that relationship, but you also are constantly being threatened that if you leave, you will fail, or told why you will fail, or how you couldn't make it without them, or how you're lucky to even have them, and all these things all the time, right? So now to have somebody who's nice to you, friends who are around you, celebrating you, helping you rebuild your strength, you're able to actually kind of get your grounding and your inner peace. I mean, this is like you are on cloud nine. Let's get another one here. Knight of Pentacles is coming in too. So opportunities for, you know, financials, job opportunities, you know, income opportunities, investment opportunities, all kinds of opportunities in that regard to help you get back on that financial horse will be coming in. But we knew that because over here we saw as soon as you start making those connections, that's the first thing you're going to be doing. You're an Ace of Swords and you were worried, right? You were worried about, I think you stayed in this relationship a lot because you were worried about the financial repercussions if you left. So what's the first thing you probably did when you know, made your contacts? You know, I've got to find a job. I've got to find a place to live. I've got to find this. I've got to find that. So, and your people, you're celebrating here. You're not celebrating because they're like, sorry, can't help you. You're celebrating because they're like, we've got you, right? I know such and such. I know somebody who knows somebody. We can help you with this. We can help you with that. You can stay at mine until. Those were your tribe, right? And they've been able to connect you. Maybe your lover's been able to connect you. But again, you know, this opportunity coming in. So at this point, you've got friends back, you've got your strength back, you've got the ability to dream again, you've got a love who cares about you, and you've got financial opportunities coming back. I mean, when's the last time you've had that? Not during this relationship, I'm almost guaranteeing. Let's get a last card on this one. So we've got the Two of Cups in reverse. And for me, I feel like that is this person, okay? I feel like they are going to try you, okay? They're going to try you with your lover over here. I feel like what's going to happen is they are going to try you. Their entire existence with you, in their relationship with you, was to, one, they were miserable. Misery loves company. That's what those kind of people do. Because normal people don't find joy in controlling other people, talking bad about other people, gaslighting other people, controlling other people. That's just not a normal way to act, okay? So the way, when they see that they've kind of failed by you getting out from under them and succeeding in this kind of way, friends, dreams, jobs, new lover, that's everything they don't want, right? So this to me is like this ex situation coming back. So this is the Two of your Cups in reverse, okay? It's kind of twofold. It's them coming back and, you know, it's upside down because, you know, you have nothing that you want to deal with that person. You no longer want to be in any communication, connection, anything with this person. You don't want that because this is the kind of person that would try to suck you back in, number one. And you just know they're not a good person and you're really happy in your life here. So you're pushing that away, okay? You don't want them there, but they are going to try to come back in. I truly believe that. And number two, part of why they're going to try to come back in is not only to try to win you back over because they want to draw you back into their web. Because if they can convince you that you need to come back to them, it's like they won. And that's really what they care about, right? That's, you know, But the other thing too is they want to take the relationship you have and flip it on its head, because they love to see you miserable, and seeing you succeed in happiness with another person proves them wrong all the times that they said, you're lucky that, I even bother with somebody like you. Gosh, you'll never find somebody as good as me. And you've probably heard that before, or something to that effect. So if they can come in and cause drama between you all and get you, split up, cause all that kind of chaos, they can say, see, they wouldn't put up with you. I told you they wouldn't. See, I was right. Told you I'm the only one who would ever take you. And you'll come back to me, and see, told you, because they love, that's what they live for. So I think that's what Spirit here is warning you about, that is going to try to happen. But you, again, I feel like the twofold part of that is that you are not having that. You are pushing them away in all sense of the word. And you need to continue to do so. You need to really, truly, when you leave that, cut that off in every capacity that you possibly can. Cut them off, because those kind of people are manipulative, and they are fantastic at doing so. Okay, so if they think that being nasty will get you back, threatening you, they'll do it. If they think that apologizing and pretending to be sweet as pumpkin pie will get you back, they'll try to do that too. Okay, just know that it is not, just keep pushing them away. You're doing the right thing by doing that. This is the psychic deck. Let's get one on each of these and see what we've got going for you. All right, so we've got crown chakra, okay? So here again, I feel like this is just, in your mind, in your head, in your soul, in everything. Realistically, this could be any chakra, I'll be honest with you right here, because your entire body, soul, system, everything you need is affected by this relationship. And every sense you have is telling you that it is wrong, okay? It's not just your head that knows it. It's your gut. It's your heart. It's your vibrations in your soul. Your third eye has got lights. It doesn't matter what chakra this pulls, to be honest with you. Honest to everything, every chakra in your body is telling you that there's something wrong here, okay? Red alert, red flag, run for the hills. This is not a normal, healthy relationship, okay? It's just not. Everything about it is not right, okay? And you know it, you feel it, okay? Positive movement forward, absolutely. When you come out of this, you start being stronger with that Ace of Swords energy. You start making connections that start making that positive movement forward for you, helping you get there, helping you make more connections, helping you make more opportunities. You start dreaming up things, with that Hierophant. You start getting in touch and in tune with your spiritual needs, your mental needs, your emotional needs, all of those things that are all propelling you forward in your life to a happier, better place, right? So, this whole row is where you really start to shift to that positive movement forward, everything in your life really culminating into a much better place. And this one, triumphant success, absolutely, okay? 1,000,000%. You find love, you're floating on cloud 9, you've got new relationships, new friends, new strength, new hope, which is major, okay? You've got pinnacle opportunities coming into you. Triumphant success is an understatement. I don't even know what's like the greatest triumphant success ever in history could be. That's what it is, okay? So I feel like that's what it is. And as long as you stick with this, pushing this person away when they try to come back in, and I really truly feel like that's what they're going to try to do when they see you succeeding, because that will absolutely be the worst proving wrong of their life. They can't stand that. I do think that is absolutely, what's going to happen, and you are going to have to just cut them off. I'm not trying to hear you. I'm not trying to see you. You're not going to be in any way affecting my relationships, my jobs, my home life, my, friends, family members, nothing. Just go be miserable somewhere else, right? Go away. Okay. Keep your triumphant success on its positive trajectory. Okay. So this is the moon deck. We're going to pull 3 out of here to close you out, but everything is looking like once you can get this behind you, if you have already, then you are probably already somewhere here on your way. Okay. To that triumphant success. If you're still trying to, make this decision, do I want to break free because I have apprehensions about, can I make it? Do I have any contacts to call? Will I be able to financially do it? Believe in yourself. Believe it. You are Ace of Swords strong, okay? You are there. You do have a tribe out there. You do have people you can count on more than you believe, more than you know, and you will be able to make it. Okay, part of the reason that you even think that you can't is because this person has absolutely ingrained in your head the thought that you couldn't. And that's the only reason. They've literally, groomed you to believe that. And, it may take some time for you to accept that afterwards, but trust me, you will make it. You will be 1,000,000% better when you do too. So let's see what we've got here. Growth. Okay. And again, when you leave this, you will be able to grow in a way that you will never believe that you could. Okay. I understand if you haven't left this yet, you're still kind of at that deciding factor. You're still looking and thinking what you still see ahead is this, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You're still worried about that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You're still worried about all of those things they're promising. You'll have no place to live. You'll have no money. You couldn't make it without me. Nobody would want you. All of those things that they tell you. You know what? Listen, you can grow. You know what? You can grow to anything you want. Okay. But you know what doesn't grow? Something that's not watered. Okay. Something that doesn't receive sunlight. Those kinds of things, right? This relationship is giving you neither. It's suffocating you from having oxygen. It's giving you no water. It's giving you no sunlight. And that's not helping anything grow for the most part. I mean, maybe there's some things that grow in that, I don't know. But for the most part, most things flourish better with nice sunlight, water, those kinds of things. And you will grow so much as a person. You will be able to grow in your abundance, in your ideas, in your dreams and hopes and all of that when you get this behind you, okay? But you're going to have to get past those fears first, okay, in order to grow as a person. But you do have to realize you are so strong, right? You really are, okay? And the next row is fruition. And absolutely, I think this is where you start to see things coming into fruition, okay? Because you have, at this point, you have accepted that you would rather take the steps back, take the hits, and rebuild from scratch if you have to. It's like, I'd rather live in, a little house on the prairie with 14 kids and eat, bread and water for a year than be treated like this. You've kind of gotten to that point where that's what you would do, so I think at that point you start to get over here and that's when things start to actually grow and happen for you, right? This is when you start to acknowledge your strength, your Ace of Swords energy. This is when you start to make your contacts that are going to be there for you, be your friends, be your help, be your contacts to get you more growth and more opportunities. This is when you're going to actually start being able to have some spiritual enlightenment, hope, joy. Hope springs eternal, right? And things are going to start to fall into place. This is fruition for you, right? You're starting to actually see things happen. Things are coming to fruition. You're actually seeing celebration with friends. They are helping you make contacts. You're seeing yourself actually being able to see light for the first time, have hope for the first time in a long time. This is a big deal, okay? And then in this last row, you have power. And I love this card because this power card is all about your power and being able to harness it for yourself, right? You harnessing it, holding on to it, being able to balance it and control it. And that's what that's about. And that's what this whole row is. This whole row is you being able to take those opportunities, take that love, take that strength, take all of that and use your powers, use your strength, use your contacts, use your dreams, your hopes, your goals, your ambitions, your everything, and enjoy it and take control of it. And this, when this Knight of Pentacles comes in, you can embrace that and take that opportunity and start making your own way. And all of these newfound power, okay, that you have, strength, friends, contacts, dreams, joy, hope, all this stuff bounding out. You have all that. And because of all of that, this power is what's going to allow you to, when they come back, and I truly see that that's what's happening here. Okay, I do feel like they're going to try to come back, both to bring you back into their web because they need somebody to control, to make themselves feel good, but also to break up your success because that proves them right and they love to be right. So I do feel like that's what they're going to try to do, but this is where you're going to be able to flex your power because now you realize you have it. You know how to control it. You know how to use it for yourself, okay? And you're going to be able to flex that power and say, no, get out, get to step in. I want nothing to do with you or anybody around you. I want absolutely none of your nonsense. I know what I have. I know what I can do. I know who I am. I'm confident in myself, my hopes, my dreams, my knowledge, my relationships, what I can accomplish, what I can, that somebody will love me, that I will be able to have friends, that people will want to be around me, that I can make money and pay my own bills, all of these things because I'm actually doing it. All the things you said I couldn't do, I'm actually doing them. So you know what? Get out and don't ever show your face around here again, okay? Take this job and show it. So I do think that that's going to be your best moment. You're going to love it because it's like your fight song. This is my fight song. That's going to be you. And you're going to be able to really tell them off in a way that's like, watch me go, look at me shine, because the best revenge is a successful life and you are going to have it. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please do like, subscribe, share, all that other great stuff. Otherwise, I hope to see you back for your weekly reading. But otherwise, I think this looks amazing for you. So for those of you who may still be kind of making that call or that decision, please, 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 you can do so much better than somebody who makes you feel like you can't do better. If they're making you feel like you can't do better, that's your first big giant red flag that you can. Okay? Have a good one. Bye.